Hey guys, it's Tim coming at you with a new MCU video for this week. So if you've been following the news this week, you know that actress Chloe Bennet, who portrays Daisy Johnson on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., had a few choice things to say about Marvel and their handling of their TV shows. If you missed it, the basic gist of it is that she accused Marvel of not caring about their TV shows, which is why they don't reference them in their films. However, while I don't necessarily agree that they don't care about their shows, I do agree that the movies will never reference the TV shows, and here's why. And it's actually a fairly simplistic thing. Not everyone who watches the movies watches the TV shows. I mean, if that were the case, then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, and Jessica Jones would be the highest rated TV shows of all time. Since that isn't the case, then clearly there isn't as much overlap as would be necessary to have TV show references in the movie universe, at least beyond potentially minor ones. Now, as comic book fans, we're fairly used to the idea that if you follow a single story for long enough, eventually it's going to reference something from a book outside of what you're reading, or cross over with other books inside of its own family that you're also not reading. So we're fairly used to this more convoluted style of storytelling inside of a shared universe. The problem is that common audiences aren't, and they'd likely get confused and drop the grade of the film down by having these references in them if they're too big. Like referencing any full plots that happened, or having a full established character base, or at least a handful of them, show up in the movie universe without any backstory to where they came from. Obviously, the backstory would come from the TV shows, but since not everyone is watching them, not everyone would be up to date on what's going on. And this would lead to confusion, and Marvel really makes its money off of these movies off of accessibility. So while they could have a one-off reference line or visual thing like they did with Stephen Strange and Captain America Winter Soldier, like potentially say like a bunch of heroes have been popping up around Hell's Kitchen, or having like the Deathlock Project show up on screen if they're going through S.H.I.E.L.D. files. And that in and of itself would probably be the best way to handle it, I feel. It wouldn't cause them to have to reference too much, but it would address that they know that it's there. I don't exactly expect any of this to be happening anytime in the near future, because they want to try to have the movies stand alone as much as they can, so that audiences feel like they're moving in a cohesive whole. So it's not really so much that they don't care about their TV shows, because they do clearly still put effort in. The issue is more so that their hands are tied. But what do you guys think about Marvel and how they relate to their TV and movie branches? Well, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have a Patreon page if you feel inclined to donate. And we'll see you guys next time on the next Marvel Cinematic Universe video. Later.